Good day to you wherever you may be listening to me. My name is Opoyemi Adeoshun, and I'm here again to talk about things. Things you may be familiar with, but we tend not to discuss it all the time. And that is the fact that human being by nature want to rule over another. If we are to go by the story of God creating the earth, God never meant it that one human being should dominate over another. Unfortunately, we have found ourselves in this position. It's pathetic because we rule over one another in such a way that we show no mercy and no concern, no iota of love at all, most times. And this is worrisome. This act has created a kind of environment that's very unconducive almost all over planet Earth, but it's worse here in Africa. There are different strategies used by human beings dominating over another, and that is the strategy of using fear. They take away your freedom, they take away your liberty, they take away your peace of mind just for you to submit. And it's easy to say, oh, it's a normal word. I'm not being ruled by anybody. Oh, I'm free. I have my work. I have my life. I have my family. But listen to the word of Voltaire, that to learn who rules over you, just simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize. It might be your government. It might be your religious leader. It might be your husband, your wife, your children, your boss. Someone you cannot criticize. And I'm talking about objective criticism here that can lead to positive results. Various strategies have been used, especially by our leaders, for example. And what they do most times is to keep people in ignorance, because the less you know really, the more you are able to submit. The extent to which you know, the extent to which you are exposed, you have knowledge, to that extent you have freedom. I saw this explanation somewhere, and I think I agree with it, that 1% control the world. And those are the powerful guys in this world, the big gates of this world, the Elon Musk. In Africa here, we talk of Dangote, we talk of other big boys who control the economy of the world and economy of their countries. And apart from that, we also have the religious leaders, those who have also amassed a lot of wealth and followership all over the world. We have the politicians also, whose power and destiny of nations lie in their hands. Most times the decisions they make either mar or make their nations. 4% of the whole population are these guys' puppets, and 90% of the population are asleep. In fact, this is a replica of what is happening in my country, Nigeria. 5% know and try to wake the 90%. I am one of the 5% who have realized that things are wrong, and I'm beginning to question everything, beginning to wake people up that can't you see that things are not the way they are meant to be. The 1% use the 4% to prevent the 5% from waking up the 90%. Very clearly. So you see the big men, the big guys, who control the destiny of nations, who control the destiny of people through religion, they use other puppets, the guys under them who are regularly paid to do this job, to make sure that the 90% are ignorant always. And they don't just become ignorant, they pass this ignorance to their children. And the 5% of us who are waking up and trying to make people see that things are wrong, we are the enemies of the people now. But I am not relenting, because I know that disobedience is the true foundation of liberty. Someone like me has become like an outcast, a lone voice talking among the people who decide to be obedient to everything. And they don't know that they are also slaves, happy slaves indeed. You have to come awake and stay awake before it's too late. It's become a tragedy in life when you get told too soon, but you become wise too late. Information are out there for you to grab, for you to gain knowledge, for you to get and be wise. Unfortunately, you accept things dogmatically most times because you want to fit into the society. Just because you want to receive accolades from people who do not love you. You want to satisfy one person or the other who you believe you respect. Sometimes you are aware they are doing wrong, but you keep quiet. You are silent. You expect God to judge them. How is that fair? How is that serving humanity? We need to join hands together and make things change. Positive changes in our society, to make sure we make appreciable progress so that our children will not suffer what we are suffering today. Thank you. Please click on the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell beside subscribe button to get my subsequent videos.